I'm pretty sure this is where it is, right? Okay, good, yeah. Um, I'm just going to do this just in case. No. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. The clinic, no. Oh, probably not here either, but like I said, just gonna check. Who's this? A woman with an exhausted expression sits on the bucket with a forgotten cigarette burning in her fingers. Hello. Are you one of these nerds that comes around here to play with puppets? No. Not my scene. Good. We're back here trying to live a quiet life. These people with their haircuts, they come around here playing with puppets, making a big production. Then the cops show up and give us a hard time. I got chased away from my last spot. I'm not trying to deal with that again. Well, where's your last spot? The mall in Kenner. I was one of the first after they condemned the building. Man lived in the closet. He was strange, but he kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us. Little bastards. That guy John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Damn. Alright. Alright. I think this is our answer. I think. Oh, well, there's something here. I am friend. So the friend is here as well? Here it said to speak with you? I don't understand the readings. This last reading has me stumped. Oh, is this like an actual clue? Discovering the third reading of John's is the most challenging. I could not help Gooch. From the second reading of John spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers as he did above the concrete in the northern sky. Basement, sky. Council chambers are on the first floor of City Hall, so we're in the right place. Basement beneath City Hall, sky above City Hall. Yes. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I thought. So does that mean I can go inside City Hall? The guard greets Catherine at the door. Welcome to New Orleans City Hall. No council sessions this evening. Building's closed. The Garretts sent us? The guard looks Dallas up and down. Nah. Oh, we're here because of Kenner John? I've let a lot of people pass through in the evenings, wanting to take a picture from the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Following my gut here. Oh, so the taking a picture from the roof, that's the cultists up there getting the picture of their thingy. Does the city know about this? So the city just lets these Garretts come in and out after hours? I do what I'm told. You're looking for a reason? Go somewhere else. We're training to become Garretts. Why? Garretts are cool. I want to be cool. The man stares vacantly at Catherine. He turns to Dallas. What about you? I would also like to be cool. Cool like a Garrett. The guard shakes his head. This whole city lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happens in this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk up on the roof, it's not like that. And be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. Elevator's out, and so are the stairwell lights. Catherine enters the building. Oh my god, it worked. Ahead is an elevator corridor. What is this game? With a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway extends to her left. This immediately feels like Xanadu from Kentucky Route Zero, which was based on Colossal Cave Adventure from way back in the day. What year was that? 78 or something? Pretty much the first adventure game, which, by the way, is being remade by the original creators. How about those apples? All right, so first floor. Oh, all right. I thought I was going to click on these things. No, all right. We're playing over here. So wait, where are we? We're right here. I assume it's highlighted. So I can go down here or to the elevators? Well, what's this thing? What is that? Is this the entrance and I come here? I feel like this is the entrance. Catherine wanders the hallway until it terminates at the council chambers. The door is shut. The lobby is behind her. Door to the council chambers is locked. Alright. This is very much Xanadu. I mean, in Colossal Cave Adventure. It's the same thing. Alright. We are going to the elevators. She enters the elevator corridor. The floor display above the elevator reads ... The stairwell is ahead. Well, we know the elevator doesn't work, and the stairwell is dark, but, I mean, I'm assuming a stairwell is not a maze. Catherine enters the pitch black stairwell. I think we're supposed to go up to the roof, but I'm curious what down is. Catherine descends the stairwell. A fading fluorescent bulb strobes in the hallway to her left. The stairwell is at her back. Catherine turns the corner and immediately meets the stare of a man squatted on the ground in the stuttering light of the hallway. I wouldn't stick around too long. Why? What's that supposed to mean? The man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planter, but if you don't listen closely to the following, you'll hide. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps, and the elevator will clear the mistake. The first number in our sequence... Do I have to write shit down? Because I'm not going to remember diddly squat. Where's my pen? Hold on. I have to find my pen. Alright, here we go. And I have a pen, but no paper. Please tell me where's my paper. Will that work? No. This will work. Sorry. First number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from sky. Oh my god, are you serious right now? First number is the floor above the council chambers. Isn't that just floor 1? Isn't council chambers just below the city hall? Third most distant from the sky. I guess not. There are 11 floors, should one count the basement. Our second number is that which makes an even divide. Alright, so that tells us an answer. So 1 would be 8, right? Second number, even divide. So 6, right? 5 up and 5 down, 6 in the middle, even divide. And the third is just above it, 5th from the sky. So wait a minute. That sounds wrong then. 5th from the sky? And then do so in order I say missteps the elevator will clear. First number of sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from the sky. There are 11 floors should one count the basement. So 11, third most from the sky would be 8. Oh, technically 9. Technically 9. If we're including it. So there we go. That was my first error. There are 11 floors should one count the basement. Our second number is what makes an even divide. I feel like that's still 6, right? Because you get 5 down, 5 up, and then 1 in the middle. That would be... Wait, is it 6 or is it... I don't know if you include the basement in that. And the third is just above it. 5th from the sky. This is what's weird. I don't know. I feel like these two don't mesh, right? Even divide. Or does this just mean an even number? Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. I think that means an even number, and the 515 that I'm talking about is just me overthinking it. And a third is just above it, 5th from the sky. Oh my god, my eye bandage is moving around. Of course it's going to happen during this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know then. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So if 3 is 7, that would make sense then. All right. 967 is my guess. He hands a receipt to Catherine. If you need help, friend is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be there. Good luck. All right. Do I? Okay. So I guess I only have upstairs to go. Fantastic. So to the elevators. Catherine enters the elevator corridor. The floor display of the elevator reads blank. The stairwell is ahead. The elevator still lacks power. Floor display above the elevators winks off before illuminating again. It reads ... Catherine waits a moment. Does it sound like an elevator's coming? Guards said the generator that powers it is down. Let's keep moving. Alright, so we gotta turn it on first. Oh, we're going up. She arrives at floor 2. Alright, something strange. So, if this is 2, that means the main floor is 1, which means the basement is -1, right? So my numbers could be 1 off. Right? Oh my god. I think they're all 1 off then. So if we got this, I'm drawing it out. Sorry, you can't see it. -1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. They're gonna be 1 off. I'm not worried about it right now. Feel around. Catherine gropes in the sightless dark. She feels a distant touch of another's hand. Startled, she gasps, withdrawing her own. What is it? Someone is in here. Dallas speaks into the darkness. Hello? Stairwell is silent, but for the decaying echo of his voice. Catherine reaches her hand towards the dark, and an unseen hand grasps and firmly shakes. Who's there? Silence. Clear sequence. What do you mean? What is going on? Catherine arrives at floor 3. Reach out hand. And an unseen hand grasps. Okay. Someone is there. Please say something. Alright, so maybe I do have to calculate it right now. I need to turn on my light because I can't see Jack. I'm playing in the dark here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. So, I wish I could go back and see... Because I wrote down the numbers, I didn't write down what they said. So the last one was 3rd from the top, right? 1, 2, so that would be 8. And the one was, so 7, 6, 8, 7. So that's 2. And 1 was 9. Or was it 9? I'm not sure what's going on right now. I think it would be... That won't work because that's 10. Alright, anyways, we're going up. I'm guessing reaching out your hand is what puts that in there. So let's go up again. I'm going to try the 967. We're going to try that first. Oh, I didn't mean to go down. God bless America. All right, so we were going to clear the sequence. Reach out hand. Yep. Go down. Down. Up. 967. I don't know if this is going to be the right number, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it out. Okay. Open. Heather enters an unlit office. She tries the light. No power. A window looks beyond Duncan Plaza towards the French Quarter. Wait, was this the floor that the planning dude was at? I forget already. Elevators. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? Did I not press it? I didn't press it, did I? I need to pay better attention. It can't be there's no reach out hand. There's no reach out hand. What do you mean, game? All right. I need to double check. I can't help you. If you need help, then the friend is right outside. But I want to hear what he has to say again. Why can't I recall that? Why can't I recall that? I would like to recall that, because I don't remember. You done in there? Not yet. Don't come in and out too much. People might notice. I can't... Are you serious? I can't recall any of that? That stinks. Alright, well, I guess we're going to ask friend then. The man in the basement spoke a riddle. Yes, it said, thank you. Okay, I don't like that I have to come outside just to get to this. In the darkness are hands you must shake. The first number is the floor above the council chambers. 11 floors that include a basement. Only one makes an even divide. So, an even divide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that would actually be 2. The third is just above the one before, 6. So the first number, so I think it's something 5, 6 instead of 9, 6, 7. So the first number is a floor above the council chambers. Council chambers are on the first floor. So is it 2, 5, 6? I don't want to go full cheat. But the first floor, okay, so 2, 5, 6. If the first floor is 1 and not 2. All right. Let's do this again. I'm going back in. Yeah, I know. It's the basement that's throwing all this off for me. Elevators. Stairwell. Up. Clear the sequence. Reach out hand. Up. Reach out hand on the 5. Up. Reach out hand on the 6. Catherine! It's... The hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas attempts to intercept the figure in the dark, but only meets the wall. Hey! He slaps the wall. Tell me who the fuck is there? His echo trails off into the extremities of the stairwell. As Catherine looks up from the ground, a light switches on high above them. Dallas, help me up, please. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor, and she hangs her arm over his shoulder. You're not in any kind of condition to be doing this shit. I know it. I see a light. She gestures weakly. Up there. I'll carry you. No, it's fine. Let's just go find this planner, get to the roof, whatever it takes to be done here. Elevators. 256. Press elevator panel. The number displayed remains unchanged. It reads 256. Okay. We'll just go up and up and up. A narrow thread of light shines from the doorway to the planning office. Oh. Catherine steps into the warm lamplight glow of the 7th floor. office overlooking Duncan Plaza. A man sits at a desk facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Office is closed. You working late? The planner looks at Catherine over his slouched shoulder. No later than usual. Sorry to bother you. Oh, no, keep listening. We're drafting a new master plan. She nods and leans against the jamb of the door. It's been an ordeal. You may have seen about it in the news. The antagonism in this city, my God. Everyone wants something different. Planner looks away from Catherine. I'm the one they hate the most. The other planners are more interesting, younger. They're passionate about the work. I'm old now. I watched them bulldoze the projects. I wanted it. Wanted them gone. You don't know what the wrong decision is until you make it. The road splits and you have to keep going. The highways, they have to go somewhere. The houses, they're going to flood to sometime. As he speaks, he crouches into himself in an odd and anxious way. And no one wants to relocate, but the stubbornness of nature is unmatched. It drives the rest. In the end, it drives our decisions. It forces them, you see? I understand. Floods have made lots of decisions for me. Some will confront these decisions before others. This creates an imbalance. It creates the conditions for conflict. When we plan, we don't plan for community. We plan for a city at war with itself. We decide the winners and losers as the stakes grow higher. The losers, they're going to hate us. He returns his gaze across the shoulder and meets Catherine's eyes before looking away a final time. Gives me a fucking ulcer. So, I was hoping I could get access to the roof. Planner turns in his chair. I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones, I'll say that. Excuse me. Where's your shirt? The planner dismisses Catherine with a hand wave and points towards a coat rack near the door. Keycard's hanging in the rack. He returns to his original posture facing the window. Catherine grabs a keycard. Lovely. And up we go. I have a funny City Hall story. I work for a company whose clients included city halls, lots of them. And I went to one, and it was on I think it was on an Easter. I think it was on Easter because it was and I didn't realize it was Easter because it was a holiday. No, was it Easter? Yeah, it was Easter. No, wait, what was it? Good Friday. It was Good Friday because I didn't work on Easter because it was a Sunday. Good Friday. So I went to this city hall, a client of ours, and it was like not close, a couple hours away, hour and a half away. And I get there, and I realize it's closed. But they still had employees in there, and I followed a car that got into the garage, and it's one of those garages that needs a key card to get in. It opens up and closes. And I snuck in behind somebody, which in hindsight was a bad idea. The garage had like 2 cars in it, and I pull up and I park my car, and this other person, a woman, parked hers, and she gave me a pretty heavy glance, and I realized, sneaking in behind her in a pretty much empty garage, not the best of ideas. So I let her go in up the elevator and whatnot, and then I got out and went inside the building. And of course, everything was pretty much closed, and it was a decent sized city hall, and I think like 2 or 3 people were in there somewhere, but most of the doors were all locked, and I couldn't get to where I needed to go to the room that I needed to do the work on, and I couldn't get a cell phone reception in there, so I needed to call my boss and let her know that this is a job that can't be done today. So I stepped outside and called her and told her exactly that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went back inside, only I couldn't because the door was locked. All the doors were locked. I couldn't get back in. And of course the garage was locked as well. So there I was, screwed, not able to get inside to get to my car to leave. And so I called City Hall trying to get a hold of a person inside to let me in, and nobody would answer. I'm guessing these were people probably working on their own time or something like that. So I was screwed. I had to call the police, and the police came down. They weren't convinced that I was telling a true story. They thought I was trying to sneak into City Hall or something like that. Anyways, it was crazy. Super crazy. But, funny in hindsight. Oh, this is killing me. An exit sign casts an obscure red glow over the area. Head is a steel door with panic bars. Mounted to the wall beside it is a magnetic card reader. Well, this must lead to the roof. Catherine scans the ID badge and pushes open to the door. She steps through the door into the cool winter air above the city hall. Need to sit for a moment. Of course. She gestures to a nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Cool. Uh-oh, what's going on? Getting too old for this. Running around like this on my 49th birthday. What a life. Birthday? Today's your birthday? Today's my birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? I'm fine. Just needed to breathe for a minute. That was strange. Can never be normal with Super. Always got to be some shit like that. So why do you keep doing it? I don't know. Dallas lifts his hand in resignation. There's not much else, really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? What I'd like to do is be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Where's home? Holly Grove, right near the canal. He started staying with me a few months back. They livened up the place. Kids do that. Got any? A son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home. My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. But my daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. Catherine looks towards the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time passes. I just know I won't see her before I die, and that it does hurt. It hurts, and then you die. The two of them laugh. It's not all bad, just hope there's something on the other side. There is. I know there is. The ones I hurt and left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologize. Amen. But let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not a lot of runners our age. Long story, this is my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Yeah, why not? Let's just say I lied on my resume. Well, nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Oh, nothing special about me then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Ah, let him think it. So you figure this sculpture's around here somewhere? Who said something about it being in the sky? This is a nice scene. I like to turn this into an ambient thing. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, what do you mean? Also, where did we go? What do you mean? Look. There's another one of those sensors. Distant traffic glides across the Mississippi River along the Crescent City connection. Silly Jimmy's Superdome. They changed it again. What was it before? Pearl Dish Soap Superdome? Handsome Burger Superdome? I don't know. I lost track. I hate that. I hate the whole naming of stadiums thing. They've got these silly ads in their names now, and I don't know. I grew up in a time where there was a more romanticized view of sports. I don't feel like it's the same anymore. But these stadiums all had these, I don't know, these mystical names. You know, Fenway Park, Soldier Field, the Silverdome. All these had really cool names. Yankee Stadium. And then sometime, what was it, in the late 90s or whatever? I mean, they've had brands on them before, but the brands were old still, like Busch Stadium. That was along a long time, and Busch is a brand. But then they all started selling their names, and I don't know when it started, when it got really crazy, late 90s or whatever, early 2000s. another, there aren't many stadiums out there that don't have a brand name attached to them, and it feels different. And if you have a romanticized view of sports like I did, maybe perhaps still do, it feels it feels ugly. It feels really ugly. It's like taking a coliseum and turning it into a Coca-Cola ad, and it feels very ugly and dirty to me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go back up in the sky. Hello. Third reading from the Apocryphon of Kennard John. New Orleans is a pit, and Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons. Tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There's a chrism, a fluid that John must imbibe. It's in an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. These guys are bonkers. Two Garretts work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find the other engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Garretts labor for 592 days. Writing it down just in case. And in that time, the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg, which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So is that it? We found all three. Let's go ask the kids at the mall. Okay. Things are strange. I cannot click on that. That is absolutely the same thing, is it not? That's the tracker. So I wonder if the tracker... So there was one... The tracker was in Bruce's yard. Where was the second one? In near the canal. And this is the third one. So two of them were at places where the icon is. Where was the other icon? I don't remember already. I can't remember stuff. Let's walk around here. I'm curious about one thing. I want to know if something happens by going back in here. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Visioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. Alright, well, I was wrong. So we need to go back to the mall. Oh, we could go to Holly Grove first. I want to do that. This is where our partner lives. What's his face? Dallas. Car flooded last summer when the pumping station went down. Ruined the transmission. City said they'd send me a check. Still waiting on it. Been borrowing my daughter's car in the meantime. Speaking of, so there are emergency funds, right? When a disaster happens, like a flood. That's when, you know, the governor declares a state of emergency for certain areas, usually counties. And those funds kick in. They come from the federal government, goes to the state, who then distributes it to the counties, where they can then spend it on repairs and on relief for individuals like this guy. Do you remember Hurricane Harvey in Houston? I think it's been like 4 years now, right? 5 years? It's been a hot minute. Massive flooding, one of the worst flooding instances in Houston history, and that's saying a lot. Massive amounts of damage to infrastructure and houses and everything. And of course, state of emergency was declared, and lots of funds came to Texas. And long story short, almost none of those funds went to Harris County, which is the county that Houston is in. Almost none of them did. People are still waiting for those funds. If I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think the amount that ended up going to Houston was like 2 million or 3 million. and this is for one of the worst natural disasters in Houston history. And I don't remember how much they got, the state got for it. I think it was like 800 million or something like that. Long story short, again, the state doesn't really like Harris County at all, Houston, because it's very blue. So none of the funds are getting to the people that need them. They're going to other counties, red counties, and whatnot. It's a travesty. It is awful. But that's how things work. I would not be surprised if this was similar in New Orleans. Love this house. It was my daddy's, but I'll be damned if it isn't cursed. Every time I get a little money in the bank, the place floods again. That is the hardcore truth. As soon as you repair shit, another flood just comes along and does it again, and then it's a cycle. They can't get out because no one wants to buy their house. The house has seen some floods. It has. All right. Oh my God. We're going inside. We're meeting the fam. Oh my God. Their son's name is Austin. Give me a break. And is this his wife, Marfa? What kind of name is Marfa? What do you mean? Y'all haven't saved me any pizza? Well, Austin tore through 2 boxes and he's still hungry. Yeah, I'll pick something up when I knock off. It'll be morning by then. And I'll bring bagels. It's the birthday boy. How is it over here? Oh, so he's been spending the night with me on his birthday and not his family. Fine. So he called her kiddo? Kiddo? That's usually a name left for offspring. Fine, homework, Austin's sake. Okay, it is offspring. She looks a little old, doesn't she? You sick, Austin? Yes, sir. Why all this, sir? Wait a minute. Okay, I just pieced it together. Daughter, grandson. All right, gotcha. His dad makes him say that now. What's he know about manners? So it's bad then that he wants to teach my child respect? Dallas waves away the comment. I'm not, sir. All right, Austin, I'm your pops. Yes, sir. You were going to say that. We got you a little something for your birthday. It's under the tree. Oh, come on, I told you. It's small, trust me. Well, let me go see what it is. Gee, look at this. A new tie. Poor fella. Why you got the TV muted, buddy? Well, Mom's studying. See? Martha grins wide. Kid of the year. A little early for a tree, isn't it? Never too early for Christmas. I love Christmas. He did mention that before. He does love his Christmas. All right. Look at my grandchild always playing games. I don't mind long as he keeps the grades up. Is that it? Is that all I got to say about the fam? Okay. Let's skedaddle. We are now going back to the mall. So it is cheaper. I was wondering if it was going to be cheaper. It was $16 before, and now it's $9. I think I spent $8 to get here. I don't know. Text message? What do you mean? I'm getting texts. I don't know. Is it this? Catherine, we will send it in advance to your wallet in order for you to complete the mission. But please do not waste our time. Oh, I'm not wasting your time. What do you mean? We need to tell them we finished the 3 things. Where did they go? Those 2 little shits, where did they go? Hell. Why don't we just waste our time? We have to get in here. And one option comes to mind. The creep in the ditch? Yeah, afraid so. Oh, this night, I hates it. So we did all that for nothing? Love of Pete. Yeah. We need your boat. Oh. His face is pure glee. Well, how wonderful. A boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Yeah, calm down. Keep your distance, lower your voice. We need the boat, not you. The mall, John's skull, John's skull. The boat is just a little further down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the garrets.